filled up my bowl with taco salad and I remembered it.
It's smart. It's smart. I'm glad. I'm glad that your memory is serving you better than mine me. Ugh.
Oh yeah, and fucking Gambit made like 8 grand last session.
Gambit made 8 grand
Oh,
last session
yeah.
just in diamonds. It's not counting the other gems you guys threw in there first.
Yeah, like just in one transaction.
Yeah, you guys made a lot of money last session. I have no idea when when Blue's gonna be here, so we're just gonna start. Um, y'all can go ahead and add 5 points to your points card and take an inspiration if you don't have one already. As always, I'll go down the table and you guys can let me know if you're buying anything or if you're just banking. Gambit. Gambit? Joda?
Maybe he got shot.
Uh, I I think I have 25 points right now, so I'll just roll them. Yeah, just send them all.
You're gonna roll all of them?
Yeah, just give me 5.
Okay. There we go. Divination charm. Another divination charm. Jesus. Charm of translocation, charm of celerity, heavy charm, and bull charm. Jiril.
I'm just gonna bank him.
Bankin TW8. Varjo.
You know I'm banking.
Banking.
Talking about Mike muted.
And Vel.
I'm baking.
Banking. Perfect. Who wants to lead us in the recap this week?
It's been a while since I did it.
Yeah, go ahead. Lead us in the recap, Varjo. What happened last week?
Where did we start last week?
We started last week. You guys were inside the treasure room that you had locked with the doors, and you had just finished a rest.
That's right. We made the fake door, the real doors using the fake charms or whatever, and we got our long rest in. Varjo was going a little fucking nuts. Vel put up like an alarm spell, and Varjo didn't try to escape. I was thinking about it though. Then we had like a pretty big discussion about like leaving and not going forward. Ardor messaged Blue, I believe, and told him that he had figured out a means to teleport from the ship and back to the ship, but like creating a portal in a spot off of the ship, so it's kind of like limited. But so if anybody wanted to leave, they could have. And Varjo was pretty adamant on not leaving due to a billion story reasons. And the only one who left was fucking Butcher. He went in the portal and went back to the ship.
Wrath.
Oh my god, Wrath. Butcher, wrong campaign.
Yeah, but Butcher was Ked's Friday game character that he ended up leaving behind.
To be fair, they're both barbarians.
Yeah.
The multiverse is so confusing.
It is. But with that, the rest of us decided to press on to go see what's going on with this moth ritual. And the fountain wasn't we found a scroll room and we figured out a bunch of shit, right?
Yes. Yeah, you found out like more extended lore about the ritual. I I think that was it. It was like you found the picture of like the stone slab with the orb over top of it, like to almost like signify like a cocoon or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Gammy found like a whole bunch of like detailed drawings of this ritual and whatnot.
Yeah,
And
Varjo got black lung from smoking a moldy paper, and then found another paper that he smoked that helped him fix it.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Papers for smoking.
Mhm.
That's how Varjo sees it. Then I'm pretty sure we came across the glorious fountain of riches that expanded gems, and we made a bunch of money.
Yes. Yeah, we pretty much left off like you had rolled another room and we stopped there because the cats were going fucking crazy. But that's pretty much it. You guys, like, you did so much. You landed on so many combat spaces to start out with that everything left is just like the other stuff and the stairs. So like now basically every roll that you guys have made since then has been just treasure and shit. There was one instance where you almost ran into an encounter with some Mothmen, but because it was Mothmen that were rolled, you were given the opportunity to kind of just like fucking dip with all of like the like stealth buffs that you had to just be like, nah, we're not dealing with that. You pick up where you left off, roaming down a hallway. You again are like some doors that lead to like empty rooms and stuff like that, but the next room that you find of interest that has something in it appears to be another kind of like storage treasure room. It looks like there's a chest that is open, that has a sack inside. It has a scroll, and it has what appears to be like a letter that is sealed with like a wax stamp.
I smoked the letter.
I swear to God, Varjo.
Is anyone
You keep trying to
stopping
smoke
Varjo
things.
from smoking the letter?
Yes, I am absolutely stopping him from smoking the letter.
What do you mean? It looks like somebody put a lot of time and effort into writing whatever this was.
Yes, well, we should probably read it first, you know? It would be a great idea to, read the letter.
Yeah, let's
Then
read the
maybe.
letter. Yeah, go ahead and read the letter. You read it, and can you read it out loud? Just like for Vel, you know?
Yes, for Vel.
Please.
The contents of the letter are as follows. Dearest Catherine, I have finally been accepted into the... I've finally been accepted to be a part of the ritual. The scientists are going to be working, or not scientists, but the wizards have figured out a conversion process, and I may not be the same person when I get back out. I've left some money, as well as the deed, to my home, in hopes that maybe if I am not able to make my way back to you, that you still have a place to call your own and some money in your pocket. I love you dearly, and I hope to see you again soon. And it's signed Edgar.
You think Edgar's a Mothman?
Yes, I absolutely believe Edgar became a Mothman. He may be a dead Mothman now.
It very well is likely. Like, especially with like what we know of the ritual and everything here, it's very possible.
Was the deed in there with the letter?
So the deed is the rolled up scroll, and the sack that's in there is just like a small sack of money.
Oh.
Ooh, so
Keep the
do
deed-
we
keep
have
the deed and let him smoke the letter?
do we have a body?
No, there's no body in there.
No, it's just a bag. Okay. I was
Whoever-
thinking
whoever
maybe
Catherine-
this is Catherine's.
Whoever Catherine was, it doesn't appear that she received these.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking either it was Catherine that was stuck in here or it was him. So if it seems like they haven't gone anywhere,
Yeah, there's
yeah.
no body in the room. It just looks like it's like a. It was like kind of like off. If you hadn't been specifically looking for stuff, you would have missed this room.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll pick the scroll up, the deed, and divvy out the money, whatever's there.
Yeah, so it is 500 gold pieces.
Same as last time. Start handing everything out, and just kind of like look at Cyan and be like,
I humbly decline. In the name of Ryu, of course.
I respect that. And I continue going, hand it over to Blue and everything.
Yeah, I'll add 100 gold to Blue's character.
And then I'll put the deed in my holding bag.
Perfect. Hold on, give me a second, guys. No. No. Okay. Alright, Blue's got 100 gold. Outside of those things, the room itself there's not really much else to it. Looks like maybe it was like a servant's chamber. There's a small cot in there. It's very dingy. It doesn't look like it's like nothing looks like it's been tended to in a long time. But this room especially looks like it was already unkempt before the cataclysm.
This room sucks. Why do people like ruin perfectly good stone and wood just to make this? Like, you're telling me this is better than just like sleeping outside in the dirt? Makes no sense.
Excuse me.
You guys doing anything else in this room?
No, I'm good.
When you're ready, somebody can give me some hex rolls.
Three and four.
Yeah. Go to the next one. So 3, and then 4. You find you do a couple loops around. You go down one hallway. You go down another hallway, and you come back to where the rope is, or like where you came down, like the entrance again. The water level from the water that was below it is like noticeably lower.
Strange.
If I look around, is there anything in particular that looks like why this room is drained, or if there's anything in particular that like stands out about?
So
Like,
it's the entrance where you
pipe?
came in, and last time you were here, it seemed like there was something alive in the water.
Yeah, we noped the heck out, didn't we?
And you noped the heck out of there. Yeah. Now it seems like the water is like significantly lower than it was.
Oh, okay. Let's leave. Well, we can turn around. Let's go. Whatever. And there's no more bubbles, I'm assuming, right?
Give me a nature check.
Someone just flushed the toilet.
Oh, Varjo. So like you are catching like it's not bubbling like it was like there's something actively breathing in there, but there's also still something in there. There's the occasional bubble, and you still see like shadows moving, but not any as big as you saw the first time you looked in.
Okay. Yep. Let's leave. Whatever was in there, pretty sure it got out, and that's why the water lowered.
In where?
In the water. You see all those shadows?
Oh. Like, is it big enough to get out? Like, to take away that much water?
I fucking guess so.
No, I mean,
Water
it's
doesn't
not
just
like,
disappear.
Well, let's go back in. Like, let's get away, get the fuck away
Yeah,
from that. But like,
let's go.
explain to me how that works.
Explain to you how what works. Water.
Where did the water go?
The water.
And where is the thing if it's not in there and the water's lower? Explain to me how that works, Vajo. Water doesn't work like that.
The water was higher before
Exactly.
because he was in it.
Right, and he's not in it anymore?
So the water goes lower. If you put
Okay.
your fist in an ale, then a lot of the ale will be displaced, but there'll be a little bit of ale left. And then you take
Okay,
your
well,
fist
where
out
was
of the ale. He was in the water.
Okay, so you say that the water got lower because he's out of the water, but he's still in the water. Roger, you see where I'm going here, right?
No, he's not in the water.
Okay. All right. Okay. Anyways,
you have-
let's
do you have-
continue.
Do you have snakes in your ears?
This way.
I punch Gambit in the
Get
shin.
away from his ears.
Just right in the shin.
Oh, okay. You round a corner, you get the fuck out of there. You start going down hallways. You pass some familiar rooms. You go down another left corridor. You go down a right corridor. You start going down another hallway, and you hear a noise you haven't heard before. It sounds like a low moan, like somebody in pain.
Oh. Could be a trap. What do you think, Gerald?
I don't know at this point. Everything is dangerous.
Yeah, but that sounds like suffering. Isn't that
Yeah,
like
I-
your thing?
Can I roll an insight or similar to see how authentic I think the suffering is?
Ooh.
Oh my god, absolutely! Here, in this case, because your god is a god of suffering, I will give you the insight that you wanted, or I'll give you a religion check.
My insight is a lot better than my religion.
Damn, man. Well then, roll an insight, yeah.
Couldn't say no to the +10, okay?
This is genuine pain. This is genuine
Something-
suffering.
Something is definitely hurting. Let's go check it out.
I suggest we proceed with caution.
Of course.
Never. Oh, I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Since I've been here, I don't think any of this has been with caution.
No, caution.
It's cautious by my standards.
Caution kind of went out of the window after I ate those kids, so we can just move along.
Ate those kids.
Yeah, yeah. I tell the story all the time.
There's no follow-up to that?
Yeah, no follow-up to that.
You're getting a side eye of epic proportions right now. And Vel is internally questioning his the group that he has joined with, but he's keeping silent.
No, I got tricked into eating children. There's these pies. I ate the pies. They were delicious. I got addicted to the pies. I drop kick a guy for the pies. And when I learned what was in the pies, it was children. And I didn't want to eat them, except the ones that were already made, because like those kids are already dead.
Oh. I don't think I'm ever eating any pies anywhere near you.
Just don't trust any old ladies that try to make out with you and give you pies. That's the takeaway here.
Well, at least you learned something. I guess. Hopefully.
Nope.
Yeah. Anyway. Let's go. I'm assuming this thing is, whatever this is, we're still hearing moaning and wailing in pain.
Yeah.
Well, I'm moving forward with a weapon drawn.
You approach down the hallway into a room that looks very sinister and very different than the ones that you've seen so far. Inside are several stone slabs, like beds. On some of them are like dried husks, but on one there is a figure that is like strapped down and is moving about going, ah! 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 The figure, as you're approaching, is not... It looks like they started the change with this person and didn't finish the process. Half of his face is just a normal human face with, like, you can still see like a half, like a big goatee. But the goatee almost like kind of like tapers into these like smaller, like kind of like thin wispy hairs, and the other side of his face is like one big like bug eye, like a big moth eye. You see that he only has like one wing. Both of his arms were the other ones you saw, like they were kind of like channeling magic through their arms. There is nothing coming off of it, no green fire, anything like that. All you see on his, it looks like they've shredded the skin off of his arms, and all you see are bones. He is fully missing one of his legs, and the other leg is like chitinous, like it's got that like that like kind of like hard hide, like bug hide, as opposed to human skin.
When you said that he has one wing, is that like an aesthetic thing, or has his other been severed?
Are you getting close enough to figure that out?
I think I would.
Okay. As you approach, you notice that his eyes are completely white, and his gaze doesn't acknowledge that you are approaching. Are you just looking at, like, trying to, like, get a look at his back, or are you actually, like,
Yes.
reaching out and touching him?
I'm not touching him yet. I am looking.
Okay. Looking at it, it's a little of both. Again, it looks like the one half of him is not developed properly for the change that they were trying to achieve. You would get, all of you would gather at this point that this is probably the experiment room. This is where they conducted some of their experiments trying to change people into Mothmen. You do see like various tools on tables on like the far end, like far walls of the room. It's a lot neater and more surgical in here. Like for a place that's like very old, this is the room that is probably the cleanest that you've seen, even though it's still dirty and dingy. It does look like there was a lot more care taken in this room. And then you see like these dead, like now like observing closer, you see like these half human husks that are like kind of like dried out because they've been there for so long. This living one here, the wing, it looks like it grew and then stopped growing, and then it looks like it was cut. Like it looks like the top of it was cut.
Okay. Can you speak?
Ah! Ah! Who are you?
We're investigators.
Kill me.
Did you say kill you or heal you? Because I can do both.
Kill me! It was all a lie!
Would
It was
you
all
still
a
want to
lie.
die if I gave you your leg back?
My leg? My life, my love, it's all gone! Kill me!
What is your name?
Edgar.
Oh. We found a
Yeah.
letter that you wrote. Where are you from?
He's still like talking through pain, like he is screaming
Focus.
constantly.
Who can we deliver the letter to? Where should we take it? Answer this, and we will ease your suffering.
He says Catherine like screams through it, and to answer like where he's from, he says Rabbinaster.
Is his chest open and available to be stabbed?
Oh.
Like where his heart would be?
Yeah.
Wait.
I do so.
Wait, no, Vel. Hold on.
Are you stopping me?
Yeah. A little halfling hand comes up like to your sword. I'm not like physically jumping in front of you, but like I'd be like, hey, whoa. I'm gonna take a little bit of the fluff mellow tree sap. Just a little bit. And feed it to this guy.
Ooh.
And just add. What do you mean it was all a lie?
I need you to give me a sleight of hand check because he's like writhing. He's not he is strapped down, but he's still moving. He's writhing in pain and he's like screaming. It's going to be advantage because like he's screaming, his mouth's open, but because he's moving around to make sure that you're giving him like a dose that won't knock him out completely, I'm gonna need that. 21. Ooh. Yeah. You give him the right kind of dosage. And don't have too much trouble getting it inside, getting it in him and kind of like getting him to swallow. And as it sets in, it takes about like 10 minutes, but his body starts to relax and he stops writhing and he stops screaming. He doesn't talk right away. But when he does, it's now not a scream but a whimper as he goes, Catherine, what have I done? Oh, what life have I left you? I could have lived with you. Instead, I live on as this.
What did you do?
Kind of
What
like
happened?
he kind of like looks, and again, like it appears that he's blind. Like he's looking at the sound instead of looking at you directly. He said, I was a volunteer for a research program. They said that we would be so powerful and that we would gain infinite wealth.
You're gonna gain infinite. Was this a group of moths, perchance?
It was those that worship the moth.
I see. And they just failed you? Like, what happened to you?
They said they called me a failed experiment, and then they started cutting pieces out of me.
Oh, shit.
They took parts that I didn't know I had. They took my leg.
What do they want with your leg?
I don't know, but
Oh, shit.
they cast a spell that is keeping me alive. I can't...
What?
I don't know how long it's been. I just know I've been suffering for decades.
Why? Like, why keep you alive?
So they would occasionally come and take another piece of me.
Oh, to keep you fresh. That's crazy.
Sometimes they would... small parts would grow back, but not right. And they would just take those parts.
They took your small, not right parts? They better not take my small, not right parts. That would be pretty fucked up.
he just wails.
I was serious when I said I can help you grow things back should you be interested.
Oh, you want to come back as like something completely random? I got an ungent.
He says, "My love is gone, long dead. Please kill me and let me be with her."
Okay. I mean, if there's nothing more you want to tell us about, like, the experiments or what you saw, because we're probably gonna go get revenge for you. You know, we're gonna, or maybe work with them. I don't know yet.
He just like kind of like a what? It's like just pure confusion.
Okay, here, smoke this, buddy. And I like prop a bong up to him and get him to smoke, or at least try to, and then I like nod at Bell.
You have to like guide him through it, like here, just like breathe in, kind of like have to like get it started for him. So like all he has to do is kind of like just like take the toke through the bong.
Yeah, 100%. Like I brew it up and I just put it over to his mouth.
Yeah.
Inhale, bud. Inhale, buddy.
He breathes it in. He coughs a bit, but like again, his body relaxes. He like kind of like turns his head to the side. He says, "Thank you for releasing me."
Do I need an attack roll for this?
No, this is this would be an automatic crit at this point.
Would that be enough?
Oh, more than enough. As you stab your sword through his heart, and you watch as like immediately the life leaves his body and he goes limp.
All right. Thanks for the 500 gold, Edgar. Appreciate it.
Does he have anything else on him of note? Like, is he wearing any clothes or anything that might have pockets, or is he completely like sprawled out, butt ass naked?
It doesn't look like he has any pockets, or anything like that. Like it's just like kind of like a simple, almost like a clinical garb. But what you do find is that Vel, when you stab your sword into his chest, you hit something hard.
Like inside his chest?
Inside his chest.
I would withdraw the sword and put it away. Is everybody else done examining the body?
I'm good.
I mean, I'm gonna be
What exactly would
overlooking
it
him, like,
take
looking
to
around.
get to whatever this thing is?
You've made a pretty decent hole in his chest, and like it does like this is gonna be an interesting. Again, I'm gonna give you a sleight of hand here because it's just about kind of getting in and reaching in to grab what is in there, right?
Sure.
Do you have a better
Sounds
suggestion for a roll?
reasonable.
Because I
Not
will,
really.
I'll take it. Okay.
I mean, it's a dex roll. It is what it is. It's either that or strength, depending on how much force you think would need to be applied.
Which I don't
To
think
get-
not much. Yeah.
Well,
You reach in. It's hard to grab the hard piece by itself, but you pull out like what it's attached to and you pull out his heart. And when you kind of cut open the heart and reach in, it is a shard, almost like a. It's about the size of a. Honestly, like I'd say a little bit larger than this, like larger than a Bic lighter. and it is
Okay.
like a jagged shard.
Does it look like it just? Does it give the impression that it just formed there within his heart, or that it was something that would have been craft? Is it a crafted item?
Give me a medicine
the-
check.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Hey Varjo, take a look at this.
yeah, you can.
What do you
kinda-
make of this?
What am I looking at? Huh?
I just pulled this out of his heart. I apparently hit it whenever I stabbed him, and I'll hand it to him.
You want me to smoke this? I don't think this will
No.
smoke, man.
I want you to tell me what you think it is.
Oh, okay. Medicine?
Medicine check.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ,
Wow.
Varjo.
Perfect.
Looking at the shape of the shard and looking at like how the heart looks on the inside, it looks like it was placed there. It doesn't look like it was grown inside, but it does look like it was designed with the purpose of being able to like fit into the heart without interrupting like blood flow. With that medicine, that nat 20 on the medicine check, I'm also going to say that you would gather that whatever this is, has some kind of magical energy coming off of it just by touching it. This is likely the thing that was keeping him alive.
Ooh. So, a little while ago, I had a bunch of people hold me down and rip out my eyeball and replace with this eyeball. How do you guys feel about doing that with the heart? You think you could do it, Jiro?
I don't know. My hands aren't exactly steady.
Because what I'm gathering from this is that this heart is basically magical and it can keep somebody alive like forever. And I want to be alive forever. So,
Not the heart, but the crystal.
yeah, like the crystal. If you rip out my heart and put this there, it will pump the blood and I will live forever.
Do you understand that that may be part of what is used to change somebody into a Mothman? Like doing so might start the process of you turning into a Mothman? Is that what you want to do?
Well, I can already turn into a moth if I really wanted to. I kind of already
Vargo.
am a
I
Mothman.
think we're talking about a much more permanent transformation, probably. Maybe even a replacement of self.
Mm.
Varjo, I think you know that the true answer is you need to know what Marv says about it.
That's true. I should probably ask Marv first.
Yeah.
He confirmed the eyeball thing. I think. He nodded. I think.
So what all is in this room beyond the body on the whatever it's being strapped to, whatever it's attached to, strapped to, chained to, tied to, whatever.
Yeah, like this. It's the stone tables. You've got the husks, and then you've got like the kind of like side tables on the walls that have like surgical tools.
Are they like wooden tables, concrete or stone tables?
It looks like it's actually, it's a part of the wall itself.
Okay. So the walls are, I'm assuming, stone or brick or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we done in this room? Are we done here? Have we examined everything there is to examine? And I'm speaking to both you and I'm really speaking in person or in character to the party. Are we finished with this?
I mean, are there any other pieces of him that you want to rip out?
I'm rubbing my hands together. No.
Okay. I think we're good.
Nothing more that I want to do here with him. So if we are turning to leave, I will extend both hands in front of me, and as many times as necessary, cast Burning Hands to basically ignite and burn anything in this room that's flammable.
Which is surprisingly a lot of things in this room. Aside from the tools, which are like some of the tools were wood, a lot of the tools were like kind of like metal and glass. So they don't go up, but literally everything else in the room that is like not a stone table or anything like that goes up. All the husks, fucking the body, any kind of leather straps, anything like that, like all that all burns up.
Would the glass crack or warp if it gets heated up enough? I want it to be as unusable as possible.
Some of it does. Some of them are like small implements, like blades that are made of glass, so they're small enough that like maybe some of them eventually crack, but some are too small to be kind of like affected unless you're like fucking like really torching the room.
Like I'm really torching the room, like flamethrower burning hand spells into basically everything in this room. The table, his body, everything that he's. I mean, This is a rage release of this spell that
I'll give it to you then.
recently,
You
recently come to me as part of the whole fire soul thing that I got on my grand charm.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd say especially with everything you've been through so far, like this is like coming from being lost and like not being able to find your home to having to deal with all of this crazy shit. Yeah.
This is some twisted shit, and it rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you destroy fucking everything. You make every piece of metal is melted to like fucking scrap. Every piece of glass or anything else is shattered and like turned into like sand. There's nothing left.
Okay. And when I'm done, I stop, turn around, look at everyone, and say, "Okay, we can go now."
Damn, Vel.
I didn't want any more Mothmen created here.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty fucking crazy that they like came in there and like cut pieces off that dude, and then like that's fucked up. Really wonder what Mara's gonna say about all this.
Well, we'll find out maybe.
Hopefully, if we live.
Okay. So, do we need rolls to determine where we're going next?
That we do, my friend.
Ooh, I forgot to. It gave me the template. Anyway, how do you guys do the 2d6 rolls where they show up that way for these? Are you just doing them separately?
It's a macro.
Ah.
Yeah, if you...
I'll just roll twice. And call it good.
On your macro bar, you should see like a little folder that you can click on. It says Browse Macro Directory, and there should be one called Hex Rolls. You can just drag that onto your hotbar, and you can click on it to do Hex Rolls.
Gotcha.
Okay. Okay. Moving away from that room, you continue down a couple hallways. You pass by some larger rooms, but don't seem to come across any creatures. You hear distant noise, but you don't hear anything close by, which is fairly nice. Finally, you come across another room with one of those like treasure tubes, like the magically held ones.
Is it empty, or is there something in it?
There is something in it. Roll a d10 for me.
Anyone?
Whoever does it first, I'll take the first one rolled.
I shall do the roll.
2.
Say deuce. I dropped a deuce.
In this tank, you see, it looks like a belt.
Oh.
There seem to be like accents of like it looks like lightning and like almost like little tornado symbols on it.
Hey, Blue, come check this out.
What you got?
It's a belt. It's got some cool lightnings and tornadoes on it.
Oh, sorry. There's even more to it. Like I didn't realize how cool they actually make these things. So it appears to be a belt and like a kind of like a chest strap. It has those storm accents, but it also looks like the belt front almost looks like a stone face with eyes that are gems and a little stone crown. And it has like almost like a shoulder brace to it that has like the storm patterns as well.
So does it look like a belt or like armor?
It looks like a belt with like a kind of like a shoulder strap attachment to it.
It's a harness. It's the thing you drag your kids around in. You know, strap them up and just put them on a leash.
So it's basically like lederhosen.
My respect for you for leashing children has increased so much.
Hold on.
I mean, yeah, if you're handing it to me, I'll stick my hand out.
So this is the same one. Like it doesn't have physically you can't get in, but we learned last time that you can mage hand them out. So you need to rely on your.
I will do
magely
that.
Friends.
Yeah, so I will mage hand it.
I don't have mage hand. It's...
Ah, well, it's a good thing that I do. It's alright, I'm a utility build. I will mage hand it.
And because I found the base pictures, so my description's a little bit different, but that's what it looks like for the most part in the Hijinks chat.
Oh, gotcha.
I think to be considered armor has to cover your nipples.
That's a saucy little piece.
Uh-huh. That's certainly looks interesting.
Alright, well, I will mage hand it, and I will... It's got, like, clouds and lightning. I'll be like, I'll put it... Yeah, I'll bring it to Blue. I'll be like, here. And I'll just give it to him, like, straight from the tank.
It looks like warrior's gear.
Let me take a look at this. Seems a little flimsy, but...
Arcana check or something like that could be done.
Oh, ignore that image. I'm trying to change it. I mean, you could roll an Arcana, but to know what it is, you'd need an Identify spell.
Uh-huh.
So it's like you've handed it to me. It's in my hands now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh fuck it. I'll start. Try and fumble it on over my armor. I don't know if this is gonna work.
You put it on over your armor. Are you guys like taking the time to like sit around and like wait for it to attune? Are you actively trying to attune to it without knowing what it does?
No. At this point, I'm just being a dumbass and putting it on. Just
Yeah, then you're just wearing it.
okay. What do you think, Varjo?
Looks cool. You feel cool?
I don't know. Should I try and become one with it?
You're gonna try to fuck the harness? I mean, you do you, man. You had that thing with your axe before. If you feel it's cool, man. No judgment.
I hate you.
I think he means should he attune to it so that he can unlock its magical properties. Yes, Blue, is that what you
I
mean?
mean,
By that?
that's kind of what I was hinting at, but you know how Varjo takes things out of context.
I've seen people get turned into crazy demon monsters by doing that. I think you knew him too, Blue. You know, Apollos, that weird farm boy kid.
This is true.
So, I don't know about just like
Wait, you turned a farm boy into a monster?
No, he did. What did he even find?
He turned himself into a monster with your help.
No, it was we found like, what the fuck was it?
It was
I don't know. We found like, go ahead.
It was the symbiote.
Hmm.
Yeah, and he like, but what would it be to Varjo? Like a suit?
I think it was like black goop, really.
Yeah, we found some black goop, and he was like, yeah, I'm gonna attune and become one with this black goop, and then, yeah.
Some of the shit I'm seeing in this cave, and I'm gonna, yeah, I'm actually gonna slide off my gauntlets of ogre power, and I'm just gonna look at Varjo and be like, "Here goes nothing," and
Wait,
I'll start to try to tune to it.
if we're worried about that stuff, I can help you. It's 50 gold, but I can identify it right now and tell you exactly what it does.
Why the fuck did you say that like 3 minutes ago?
Because you know this. I've done it for the last 2 items.
I didn't know that. I thought you just knew stuff.
Well, everybody's just trying to put stuff on and get moving with things. Like, we're kind of in a rush here.
Well, like I figured if you knew what it did, you would have just like told us.
As they're arguing,
Well,
I've already
until
started attuning to it. Just
Until I touch it, I can't tell you what it does.
We'll touch it then.
they
Well,
look
it would be-
they
it
look
would be
over,
up
and
to
I'm
Blue.
literally sitting there already trying to attune to
Trying
it.
to attune to it.
Yeah.
So you like sit as they're arguing that 10 minutes of time they're arguing back and forth. You unattune from the you just pull the gauntlets of ogre power off and you slip this on. And as you're kind of like sitting and breathing, you feel Ryu's warmth as the item attunes to you, and everybody watches as like Blue's muscles get so big that he can barely fit in his suit of armor. Like you watch as it like flexes out. You get beef caked up as you fully attune to this thing. It is a belt of storm giant strength. Your strength is now 29.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
Okay.
And I just kind of look at him and just nod and just like, yeah, that's kind of what I suspected. Very well.
I feel great.
You should.
You got swole. Wrath would be proud.
Nobody should arm wrestle you.
I'll arm wrestle you. Right now. Me and you. Let's go.
Yeah, arm wrestling. Do that, please. Let's see it.
You want to do a strength check and see who rolls higher?
I'm trying to
Yeah,
change my.
I'm working on it.
Oh, okay.
I see.
If I remember right, we had something weird going on with the gauntlets last time, so it was
Yeah,
sucky lucky.
we had like an actual like effect made for it. We're basically going to be doing the same thing here.
Mr. Muscles.
Mr. Bat Nipples. Override. Ability.
Blue, can I call you George?
Please don't. Trying to erase that movie out of my knowledge.
It's impossible. That's impossible.
Mm.
It's impossible. There we go. You got Storm Giant Strength on.
Oof.
Yeah, Blue, you are swole as fuck now. Like, and like almost uncomfortably so. Like, it's kind of like hard to move in your armor as you're kind of getting used to like being like super burly buff now.
I do that thing where I like when you get a t-shirt that doesn't fit quite right, just flex really hard trying to stretch it out. Gotta make some room in here.
Is his armor magical?
It is, like, it'll adjust over time, but it's kind of like that growing pains where
Gotcha.
he grew faster than the armor knew what to do with it, right?
No, totally. If it was unmagical, if it was not magical armor, I could see him actually just ripping the
Breaking
shit out
it,
of it.
yeah.
Yeah. Like Henry Cavill in The Witcher, just keep ripping my leather armor because I'm so swole.
You are so swole.
We should probably take that to Maggie to get that adjusted.
Yeah, it's a little tight across the chest here.
Yes. I left some stuff with her as well, so
Guess
I
whose
mean,
carrying capacity just increased.
I hold out the gloves. Anybody they want these?
I mean, is anybody here going to be able to use them? If not, we can put them away for later.
I mean, if nobody wants them, I
And-
can just hang on to them for later. That's fine.
Wonder if the monk.
Yeah, I mean, you can put them inside of
Can you
inside of
use
here,
those
so you're
with
not
the
holding
belt?
them.
No, they don't
Can
stack.
you do that in this edition?
They
I
don't
was
stack.
thinking
No, because
The
the
2 items and a hammer of thunderbolts is what I was thinking. But
the Storm Giant Strength, like, overrides his strength and automatically makes it 29.
right.
And the gloves do the same thing. They're just that it's 19 instead of 29.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I'm good if you guys are good.
The monk could be about the only other person in the party, or Wrath, that might make good use of them.
Or Vardro.
That's it, Vardra. You want to be buff?
No, definitely not. No, I'm full up. I got Kavan, I got Rainbow, I got Tasha's Eye, and the Crystal Ball of Mind reading. So,
What about you, brother?
well, that is awfully nice of you, but I humbly decline. I have my working class bracers of defense, my respectable cloak of protection, and my modest robe of displacement. And I'm more about being agile. Not everything is about brute force.
I just look at him and was like, okay.
Baby Dave.
All right, well, nothing else. We'll hang on to him and see if anyone back at the ship wants them, or Gambit get some money out of them.
I love
Magic item fence.
Basically.
I'd say give them to Ardor Jr., but he's already got his own set.
Mm-hmm. Looks down on my little crystal dragon, like, not yet.
Just kind of like blows a little, the gecko dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it blows like a little bit of fire on your other shoulder.
Maybe when you're older.
As Ardor Jr. just like punches you in the neck.
Hey, stop it.
You have so many pets. I forget. I also forgot that you have a stained glass cat. I'd imagine he's probably on the ship though.
Yeah. I also have a little dragon too. I think he's on the ship too.
What, the dragon gecko?
No, we have
Oh
an
no,
Alice Pagatra.
the green dragon. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's that. You left the green dragon wormling on the ship.
Mm-hmm. I'm the cat lady, only it's just with every pet.
Yeah. Are you guys doing anything else here? You're all re-geared.
No,
I'm still waiting for fucking Blue to arm wrestle me. I've been sitting here waiting.
All right, fine. I put my arm up.
Let's fucking go. Right now, me and you. 10 gold. A 10.
We doing just straight check?
Yeah, I just rolled a strength check.
There you go.
That's sad.
Barely beat me. You barely beat me. Okay. Here's your 10
Okay.
gold. It's Creepy Dave.
Creepy Dave. My name's Blue. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wasn't that a guy in the last room? Creepy Dave? Oh no, he was Edgar. Creepy Edgar.
I hear
don't
that
know.
a lot. I don't know what it means.
I hope he's like worship the right god and that god is chill with him and he actually gets to like see Catherine again. If not, he's gonna be pissed.
Yeah, maybe we just don't tell him.
Well, he's dead, so.
Like I said, maybe we just don't tell him.
Well, I'm never gonna die, so.
Also, Gambit, can you go ahead and add 5 points to your point card for playing your character?
Appreciate it.
Go ahead and give me some hex rolls.
Oh, shit, my bad.
This is too many.
Oh,
It's not like it matters.
Everybody was ready. I almost clicked that shit too.
It does actually matter.
Oh.
I'm going to let you guys decide whether you take Varjo's role or like follow Varjo or follow Blue.
It's this way. Over here, guys, for sure.
Fine.
Listen,
I mean,
you
he
guys
cl-
are
he-
walking in two opposite directions.
God damn it. And I walk over to Varjo.
You're following Varjo?
Yeah, I follow Varjo.
That was easy.
I mean, his dice came out first, so yeah.
So that is 6. And then 5. You make your way around a couple of different, down another hallway, through another room, without role-playing it. There's, like, another, like, fucking cadaver collector that's just, like, roaming around another room that, like, Scooby-Doo chases you to the other side of another room. You finally go down another hallway and around a corner, and you find a stairwell that is going down.
Well, that's the direction we're trying to go.
All right.
Yep.
I know this looks like a great idea to go down.
Yep.
But what if it's a trap?
Yeah, it probably is.
Yep.
Like,
Probably certain death awaits us.
yeah, most likely, be fair.
Oh, okay. All right. I just
Yeah.
want to make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah, no, for sure. We're going towards the thing that seems to be like absorbing our magic as we get closer. So, like, yeah.
Yeah. So terrible ideas all around.
Yeah, no, it's awful.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, does ship offer a life insurance policy? I got kids.
If we can manage to save a finger of you, Jiro can bring you back as like a goblin.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that.
How much does that cost you though, Jiro?
Depends on how long ago he died.
Well, I can do it for the low price of 1 ungent. You give me 1 ungent, and then you'll have that insurance policy.
I have.
I don't know where I'd get an onion.
An ungent. 1 singular ungent. Aren't you a merchant? Don't you know what ungents are?
Realistically, I need another 400 gold of diamonds to be ready for everything.
Yeah, you give Gerald the crop he needs. He can maybe revive you.
If you've only been dead for a minute,
yeah.
I only need another 200 gold of diamonds. I've got 100 gold of diamonds right now.
Yeah, I got plenty of diamonds. Don't worry about that.
All right, so
But,
we're good
like,
for bringing back the dead. And
It's
I've
weird
also
that
got.
Varjo needs like food to help people.
Food?
I don't really get that.
Food? You don't eat food?
He thinks
Well,
you
to
said
bring people
onion.
back.
No, ungents. Hold on. I rummaged through my moldy bag.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn and start walking down the stairs.
And I show you 1 ungent. Like this.
Cooking. I don't know. Food and life is a weird concept to me. But alright. Gambit is fully turned around and like down the stairs now. Like he's gone ahead.
All right. Yeah, you make your way down the stairs. Um, this stairwell is not like, it doesn't look like a man-made structure. It looks like at the top of the steps it's normal stairs, but as you go down deeper and deeper, it looks like it's like the castle was an addition on top of something. Like it's just like natural stone, or what seems like natural stone, or something like a lot rougher and more crude. As you get to the bottom of the stairs, there's no longer like wood structures around. Like it is full like what appears to be like dirt, like stone. You think you possibly see skulls like just like buried in the walls as you enter into the catacombs.
Okay.
I put the like hex map for the Undercroft in the chat so that you can see how many squares you went through, or how many hexes you went through, which were a lot. Coming down the stairs, this is the first room that you see. With this pillar with now more skulls. On top of this motif of like everything made of bones and skulls and dirt and stone, you are also like seeing like made of the bones and the skulls like different like moth imagery in the walls, on the floor. Like you almost like Varjo almost trips over like a femur that is making a part of a fucking moth's wing.
Huh. So, Marv's probably an evil god. Right? No? Maybe? Jira?
Kind of feels like it.
I mean, probably.
But an evil god who can maybe help us?
Or will help himself. It might help
Just
us. It might
just
not
because someone is evil doesn't mean their goals can't align with ours.
Exactly.
help. Well, do you remember what we found out last session or earlier when we communed with our deities?
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
do we really think the one item that can stop the demons is going to be afraid of the demons? and it does his goal align, he can kill everything else and then just take over. We're basically thriving on camaraderie right now. Vajo carrying him in his hat for all this time.
Yeah, like we're buddies.
Praying that, you know, your friendship over him being a fucking omnipotent god is more powerful.
I don't know what that means.
That's ridiculous.
But yeah, Marv is a homie. But it's not just that me and Marv are buddies that's driving this. Like, we went through that whole fucking...
That's what we're relying on. Because if he's a god that can kill these demons, then there's absolutely no concern for him being at stake at all whatsoever.
Okay, motherfucker,
why will he help us?
How do we stop the demons then? Gambit?
I don't know.
No, I don't know.
We're probably gonna have to kill Marv.
Well, we're not killing
kill the god?
I punch you in the knee. We're not fucking killing Marv. What are you talking about? No, that's crazy.
Well, I mean, are you? Do you think you're gonna be able to convince him to kill them and not kill us, or even get off of his throne to kill them?
Okay, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know how it's gonna go. And if we have to kill my best friend to stop the demons, so I can kill Strahd and all those other people I want to kill, then maybe we kill Marv. But like,
you want to bet on it?
Yes. I will bet you 10,000 gold pieces.
10,000 gold pieces.
10,000 gold pieces.
Well, you laid out some big parameters there. Like, we're gonna get Marv, he's gonna help us stop Strahd. Like, all of that needs to happen for you to win this bet.
No, it's just whether or not we have to kill Marv. If we have to kill Marv, I pay you. If we don't have to kill Marv, you pay me. Hold up my little dirty halfling hand. We got a bet?
Let me see what I have. Let me make sure that I have the coin for this. I've got that. Do you have the coin for this? Can you put that up front?
Yep.
All right, let's see it.
Well, I got it. It's just not in coins right at the moment.
I see. So you can't make this bet, right?
No.
I can ensure that I'm going to get this money from you 100%. So
look,
why don't we do something that's a little more manageable for you? Let's do 1,000.
I pay you.
You pay me?
Yeah, I do. You're a part of the crew.
That's not payment.
Then why are you getting a cut of the loot?
Because I'm here getting the loot.
Which makes you a part of the crew.
Yes, but it's not you paying me.
Okay.
This is a shared party. 1,000 gold.
Look.
I feel like that's something you would be able to manage.
How about?
Because there's no way you have 10,000.
How about 100,000 gold?
That's more money.
I'm aware.
You don't have 10,000.
And you don't have 100,000. So if we bet 100,000, then basically I get everything you own, or you get everything I own, until the debt's paid off. You want to dope Marv? I'll put all my belongings on it. This stick.
Listen, I'm not
and this
taking
stick.
a loan.
This stick. Even the stick with Kavan in it. I'll bet.
As this argument is happening, I need anyone who can cast spells to roll an Arcana check first. Okay. All of you can cast spells to some effect. It looks like, you feel that strong pull draining your magic towards the whatever is underground again. The pull is much stronger in this room, and as you've been bickering and arguing back and forth, that pull it has started to take effect. If you got above a 15, then you can choose the spell slot that gets drained. If you failed the check, it is your highest spell slot that gets drained.
Great.
And by drained, I just mean like it's expended as if like a spell was cast. So it still restores on whatever rest period you get your spells back at. On those higher Arcana rolls, you also like notice that happening, that you're like some of your magic has been just kind of like sucked down.
So on a basis that this is an Arcana check, given that like Arcana is not my modifier, I have to roll like extremely high to avoid this.
Well, you just don't have a modifier. The DC was a 15.
Yeah.
If you got above a 15, you got to choose kind of direct what spell slot was going.
Yeah.
If you failed, you lose your highest spell slot.
Yeah.
Just the way it
No,
should
I was
be.
just saying, would this be something like that would go towards my spell casting modifier, or is this just going to be a straight Arcana check?
So it's happening no matter what. You can't stop it from happening.
Of course.
The Arcana check was just to distinguish whether you would be able to choose what spell slot you lose or whether you lost the highest.
Yeah. Okay.
So like your
Yeah.
spell casting wouldn't matter here. But that's all that like that's it that happens for now. While you guys are making bets.
Okay, fine, 1,000 coins.
I'll check on that.
Coward.
All right. So which way are we going?
We know which direction we're being pulled from.
The magic is still being pulled down.
Onwards.
We need to move forward and quickly. This place is starting to drain us.
Right. Said whatever direction Vel's getting sucked off from.
Four and a 1. So Varjo takes you like around one big loop. Everything kind of looks the same down here. And you find your way back to the stairs.
I see. Well, back the other way. Oh, sorry. You can take Vel's.
Yep. 6 and 2. Okay. You make your way deeper into the catacombs. There is a lot more of this like moth imagery the deeper that you get in. After like a couple of different like turns down like these like small narrow hallways, you find your way into like a large, almost looks like there is a pit with these bones in the center, still in the shape of a moth, but whereas the other ones were like hollow shapes, these ones are filled in with what appears to be like bone powder, like crushed bones. You can see like little bits of smaller pieces of bones in it as well, as well as like a white powder that fills out the image. With like small black stones used as like beady eyes. You see what appears to be like a bone altar, like a pile of these bones have been like conformed together. On top of that altar, there appears to be two desiccated husks, like bodies, and there is a large effigy statue of some variety of, again, like a bone moth, but with a like animal, like possibly dragon like skull as like a headpiece.
Great. Well, this is spooky. Marv's definitely an evil god. I don't think there's much doubt to that now. Or maybe the cult's just super evil. I don't know.
As the cult goes, or as the god goes, so goes the cult.
You know, you prepared to kill your best friend.
Usually, but like Marv, we're not gonna have to kill him.
I don't even know if we could kill a god, but I do know that we need to keep going if we're going to find this weapon.
No, we definitely could kill a god. I guess I'll take a peek around of like any. I guess Roger would be looking for like rolling papers, knickknacks, shinies.
Give me an investigation check.
9. I'll use inspiration.
Sure.
5.
I mean, you could maybe like rip a like the bodies seem dried out enough that maybe like you could rip off a piece of their skin and use it as a rolling paper, but like you've still got papers. It doesn't really seem like a good alternative.
Yeah. No, this place sucks. Let's keep going before we get sucked more.
You said there's a big like dragon moth looking thing. You said the eyes were gems?
So on the ground, there's like small like black like probably onyx stones that make like the what would be like the bug eyes of the moth art piece. The statue, or like what seems like a statue, has like a moth motif. Like it's made of bone, and it's made of like it may be fabric as well over top of it, and then like instead of having like a bug eye, it's just like it looks like a dragon skull with like horns.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take the stones, I guess.
Yeah,
Out of
it's
the art.
it's two onyx gems. I'll drag them onto your character sheet. Anybody else investigating the room at all?
I will if there's further.
Gambit, okay. What do these look like? I'm gonna change.
Blue's just still flexing and looking at his arms like, oh, wait, hold on. Moving around here. What do I see?
Okay. Yeah, Blue, you can't see over your chest right now. It's very hard, like, when you look down, like, all you see is pecs. Gambit, with that 20, as you're kind of, like, sifting through and, like, you grab these stones, taking another look over the statue, or what you thought was a statue, now you think it might be like a mannequin, just something to place something on. And reaching up, you can see that the thing that is over it, that's made of bone and like seems to like have like material, like it actually appears to be a cloak.
I'll take it then.
Okay.
And then I will immediately spend the gold to identify it.
Okay.
I'm assuming this seems like a special cloak, no? Like it's holding this giant effigy together.
Not holding it together, but it's like it was like kind of like draped over top of it, and then like the skull was like kind of like the headpiece. When you pay the money to identify it, you don't see anything magical about it.
Okay. Is there anything that shows out about the cloak? Anything in particular I notice about it? Is there sigils or like an emblem or something?
With that investigation, yeah, you are going to again like there's a lot of like moth imagery, so like carved into the bones are like small moths and things like that. But for the first time, you're also seeing something that appears to be almost like demonic script, and you're seeing like small little like kind of like almost like cartoonish demons that are like drawn or like carved into the bone like alongside the moth symbols.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take some time to like study it, obviously, like as we move. See if I can discern anything for it, like going forward, like whether it looks like it's a bad thing or if their praise is a good thing.
Well, yeah, it's gonna take you time to kind of figure that out. Like, it's either you guys are sticking around here or you're on the move. So that's up to your party.
Yeah.
Look like this
we
is
can
an
move.
affront to my religion. Let's keep moving.
Yeah. I'm absolutely okay to keep moving.
Yeah, go ahead and give me some hex rolls. Taking G rolls there, 4 and a 2. What is the 3d10 for?
Because I casted a spell, I roll on my jackpot table.
Ah. Okay, I need... I need a d6 roll from somebody, please. Four, Okay.
Damn it, Dave.
You keep moving, trying to like moving as fast as you can to try and get through these halls to find the stairs to the next floor. And as you do, you move through a room that seems like another one of those ritual rooms, but as you're moving to the other side to get to another to the other doorway, Jiril, it's you who looks down with the party around you and sees that under your foot, a glowing rune starts to glow brighter and brighter. I need everybody to roll a dexterity saving throw as that explodes.
I'm an old man. I don't have any dexterity.
I'll just use my pecs to stop the blast.
So on a 20 or higher, you take half damage. That is 29 fire damage, or if you got over 20, half of that.
Sorry, you said it was a dex saving, right?
Yeah,
Dex
DC
saving
20.
throw. Yeah, DC 20. Vel, I think you're, immune to fire damage now?
Yeah. I'm just sitting here laughing. I was like, Vel stands here and goes, "Wow, that's an interesting effect."
It's yeah, for you, it's almost like the flames kind of dance on you, but they don't burn you at all.
And one of those. So that's what that does. I feel it, but in a different way.
In a different way, yeah. You can appreciate the flames a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So Gambit, you take what, 29? Do you have resistance to fire?
I do not, but I'm going to... I'm gonna burn a spell slot for it.
Also, Adam, don't forget about Cyan.
Cyan made the save and he has evasion.
Ah, nice.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
If my passive perception were higher, would I have been able to be able to avoid that?
No, it was just I chose one of you at random for the narrative, but it was a trap room.
All right, so it's just always the DC 20. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Unless you're searching for traps.
Well, we didn't get a chance to do that, did we?
Oh, cool. Yeah, head risk, very nice. Spending some gold to save some of that, or to get rid of some of that damage. You doing the full 10? Gambit?
Sorry, it's upcasted. I'm doing 20,
Doing
so
20.
I'm only taking 9.
Beautiful. That it's just the explosion in the room there. So moving through, I'll take another hex roll, please. Actually, yeah, good call. Yeah, I'll take the hex roll. We'll go there, and then we'll take a little break. Take a 5-er. Who's back?
Ahoy hoy.
You're
Word.
Okay.
I'm here.
Welcome back. Can't believe we got a belt of stone giant string. That's fucking bonkers.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back. There we go. Pause the music. Bring back this screen. There we go. So, a lot of these rooms that you're moving through seem very similar. You move through like it's hard to kind of call them hallways, really. Like, they're tunnels, but they're also, it's like it is definitely man-made down here, but in like the weirdest way possible, like dug out, but also like there's some areas seem more man-made than others. It seems like they kind of like built on already existing tunnels and just kind of like used some in some spots. You move in through a tunnel and into another chamber that looks very similar to some of the other ritual chambers that you've seen so far. This is a much larger room. You're looking at about enough space where you've got like it's like the ceiling has a bit of wider berth to it, as you've probably traveled past where the castle would have been and are now like into like actual like tunnels within like the ground itself. The ceiling looks to be about 40 feet high. There is several, like a full like circle of these bone like kind of like seats, or like it's like mounds of bones that may have been used like possibly as seating, you think. Sitting on one of these bone mounds is Uvor.
Oh, no fucking way.
with a little demon on his shoulder that goes, "Hi!
Hi.
Hi, Daddy!"
No. No. What are you guys doing down here?
Uvor looks and says, "Took you long enough."
Yeah, we got slowed down by a lot of deadly things. Uh, what are you doing down here?
Little of this, little of that. How you
Yeah,
feeling?
but I'm good. I'm okay. Got a lost my best friend, but other than that, been all right. We seen
Uvor says
Corvo.
he's waiting for you, Varjo.
Oh, you mean Marv?
Yeah.
How do you know Marv?
Oh, we're pals. We go way back.
Oh, I see. How?
You know, Al and I would be happy to bring you right to him.
Insight check.
Roll an insight, yeah.
Let me move these pictures out the way.
Oh, he has the illest of intentions. Like, maybe what he's saying is truthful. He'll bring you to Marv, but, like, it's for purposes of his own.
Uvor, do you even know what species Marv is?
Don't care. You see, my friends, he's going to give me Corvo.
Oh.
Something you couldn't do.
I mean, we just wanted to hear what Corvo had to say. Yeah, okay, sorry. Yeah, we couldn't give you Corvo. He's a dick, though. If you want to kill him, you can kill Corvo. That's fine with me.
To be clear, we could give you Corvo, but we won't.
Oh,
But
well, I'll get Corvo. It's
Yeah,
almost
that's-
guaranteed now.
That's good.
Jiro is openly laughing at him.
Come along, friends. Come along.
I mean, should we follow him?
He gets on all fours and, like, spider crawls into one of the tunnels.
Yeah, I don't think we should follow him.
Yeah, neither do I.
Oh, what's the worst that's gonna happen?
He tries to eat us.
Well, the best thing that could happen is he antagonizes me and I melt his face off.
Hey, let's follow him.
Yeah, fuck it.
Wonderful. I need 2 sets of hex rolls. One and 4. 2 and 6. Okay. Can somebody roll a d8 for me? Another one? Fuck. Okay. Gerald, can you roll a d100 for me, please? $28. Oh. Oh. Okay. Uvor crawls through and guides you through. You see he looks down at a split where there's like a divide between 2 different hallways. Kind of like looks up and like sniffs the air and goes this way. Proceeds to go down the left hallway and crawls down. And it almost like it goes into like an incline, like a deep incline. But once he gets to the bottom, he like kind of like crawls around, and you see that in the center. So around are more of these like chairs made of bone piles. And in the center of this one is a fountain that is like, it's beautiful. It looks like it's made of like some kind of black stone. And the outside, like the decoration on the outside, is made of skulls and stuff like that. A lot of it still with the moth motif, but the fountain itself is very beautiful and looks like everything was built around it, and is flowing with water. Says, "You all look thirsty. Take a drink."
All right, not it.
I'm gonna look at everyone. Who's willing to be excluded from the bond?
I mean, I drank from the last place and I hold up my little water skin full of that water. I'm like, I'm good.
I want to emboldening bond the team, but someone has to get excluded from it.
I don't mind. I'm more ranged than anything.
All right, so I'm gonna emboldening bond everyone except Gambit because it lasts an hour, so may as well have the bonuses for anything that comes across us here.
Sure.
And there it is in chat in case you need a reminder. And I think I'm going to try and pretend to drink the water with like a deception or similar, or a sleight of hand.
Okay.
I'm using my inspiration on that one.
So what's a failure here? If you fail this, you drink the
Drink
water.
the water. Yes. 11.
I'd say over a 10 is probably fine. You like pretend to drink the water.
Yeah. I do get it on my hands, so if that has a negative impact on me, I'm willing to take it.
Getting it on your hands doesn't seem to have an effect at all.
Okay. I'll stand up and just kind of like crack my knuckles.
Well, how do you feel?
Stiff, but I mean, I'm pretty old, so I'm usually stiff.
Fair.
Oh wait, was that sleight of hand to deceive your friends into making you think?
No,
making
to
them think
deceive
you drank it?
Uvor.
To deceive Uvor. Okay, he's not really paying attention. Like, he just brought you into the room. So yeah, that's fine. I was gonna say, deceiving your friends, it's a whole different fucking ballgame.
I've no intention to deceive them, but I'm not gonna like just out and say what I did because like we're still there. So I assume with an 11, if they have like any kind of perception, they probably would have noticed.
Uvor thankfully is not paying attention, but yeah, everybody else would have noticed easily with a passive.
I'm actually going to, it's like a weed cough, but I'm trying to play it off as like the water wasn't agreeing with me. So I'm going to cough a bit, and it's like, I wouldn't.
I wasn't planning on it.
Yeah, drinking catacomb water might not be the play here.
Okay. So nobody drinks the water?
No.
Okay.
Wait, I drop a ruby in it.
Nothing happens.
Fuck.
Can I spend the gold and identify and see if I can identify the, like, I'll take a I don't know, a flask or whatever and try and fill it up and try and identify the water to see if it has any properties that would be negative to me.
Oh, and you're trying to use the identify spell?
Yeah.
I think this is like the object itself is magical. And I will give it to you here. This water is definitely not good. It causes mutation.
Is there any indication on what kind of mutation it is?
You're not sure. You just know that it causes a mutation.
Mutation is what brings us from single-celled organisms.
To see what kind of effect, somebody would have to drink it.
Well, why are you asking us to drink this?
Uvor Shrek says, you look thirsty.
Well, I have plenty of water. There's, but there's also plenty of water here. So why did you bring us here?
You look thirsty. I brought you to a fountain.
Why this particular water?
It was here.
Oh, okay.
Checks out.
Yeah, it makes sense. All right. Well, let's continue.
He just like shakes his head like stupid people, and like goes back into like a spider crawl down another tunnel.
I'll cork the vial that I took and take one vial with me.
Yeah, mark it as 1 vial of water of mutation. Okay, I need 2 sets of hex rolls, please.
I got you, boo.
I got you, boo.
1 and a 4 and a 4 and a 4. 1 and a 4.
Free for free.
Or a 4 and a 4. Okay. He leads you down another hallway, and this time, like, you watch as he's crawling and he's all over the place. At one point, he kind of grips onto a wall and starts crawling on the side of the wall. As he brings you through this tunnel, and it kind of opens up into another one of those ritual rooms.
Ooh. More spooky corpses.
Jiril, it is this time, having just been exposed to a trap in one of these rooms, you notice little markings, different markings on the ground.
Yo, stop, Ruin! I'll point it out. I'll point out the markings on the ground that I saw that I would prefer not to have blow up in my face.
I see.
I will carefully step around it and make sure that stupid undead dude didn't spider climb into it either.
No, he was climbing. He crawled up and
He's
started
honestly
climbing
landing.
on the wall. He's
Okay.
still crawling on the wall towards another tunnel.
That creepy motherfucker. All right. So I think we'd keep going then after that.
Creepy reward.
You just keep moving on. You keep following him.
I think we would at this point.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and give me 2 more sets of hex rolls.
Right, Reggie.
Oh my god, it's the same. It's the exact same. He leads you down another hallway. and through another like a couple more tunnels, a couple more ritual rooms, until he finally stops at what appear to be another set of stairs going down, but this time they are made of the bones.
What's down there?
Marv.
Okay, that makes sense to me.
And you've gone through a few more hexes, so I need everybody once again to roll the Arcana for either choosing a spell or losing their highest, whatever their next highest is.
I mean, it's not going to do me any good, but remember, all of you except for Gambit have a D4 on that.
I will use Bountiful Luck to let you re-roll, Jiro.
Heck yeah.
Sad times.
Entertainingly sad.
The dice
Alright,
said no.
I can no longer regrow that moth dude's limbs.
That's fine.
Yeah, so adjust your spell slots accordingly, or like your spell available spells. You're not like permanently losing spell slots. You knew what I meant. Anyway, yeah, he leads you to this stairwell that like it starts out like as like more of that like concrete bone combination. As he like starts to lead you down these stairs, he's like, "Come, let's go to Marv."
What's Marv gonna give you for bringing us to him?
He grins and like turns his head the whole way around so he's facing you but still crawling forwards. And he says, "Corvo, of course."
That doesn't bother anybody else. I don't really care if Marv gives this guy Corvo.
I don't think he's going to give him Corvo. I think
Oh.
he's just in his own sad little world.
Relatable. I choose to believe that Marv sent this guy to like Sherpa us through the catacombs. So I'm gonna let's follow.
I can't argue with finding the stairs.
Right? All right. Onwards.
He leads you down, and once again, it's this kind of like transition as it goes from like this catacomb kind of like feel to what appears to be something more regal. It still looks like it's made of bone, but now you're seeing that it is closer to what appears to be like a temple. There is a lot of these like this moth effigy everywhere. You see a ton of those like heart-shaped gems, and every single one of them has one of those moth souls in them.
Well, at least
Gambit's gonna pull out his crowbar.
no, Gambit, you'll kill them. These ones aren't dead, right?
The ones that are in the gems, like the souls are still alive. But there's no actual moth in there. Like, and again, like because you have your special eye, you're like the only one who can see it. As anyone who has true sight can see and actually see like the moth's soul inside inside these gems.
And removing the gem from the corpse would kill this spirit, like how it did from the wall.
Sorry?
So before, when Gambit pulled out these living gems, it killed the spirit inside of it.
Correct.
So do I feel like that would happen if he did that to these bodies? Or are these ones already dead?
It's not there's no bodies, it's just the souls in the gems.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Jacob.
But like
Maybe just
if they
yeah.
remove if
Where-
they
where
if you
are the
remove
gems?
if you remove the gem from the wall, it'll destroy the soul.
And we're for sure it destroys the soul and not releases it. Like, this isn't a cage, right? This is like...
Look, man, I'm all about taking whatever's not nailed down. That's fine. You know, get what you can, give nothing back. But I don't know. I feel something in my jellies that maybe we shouldn't be destroying these moth souls.
Well, these are just gems, Varjo. There's like,
No,
encased inside of these. You're saying there's moth souls? So when I
Yeah.
take these...
yeah,
Perhaps look
You-
at it this way. If you destroy the souls, are you going to anger Marv? And do we want him angry with us?
yeah, exactly.
I have a better question. Are these souls in moths right now?
Oh,
Because if they're not, I don't think this is where they're supposed to be.
Are these the catalysts that are propelling the Mothman that we fought previously? Do these gems, Bajo, do you know if these gems are housing souls for the creatures that are walking these halls?
I have no idea. I just know when you, excuse me. I just know when you ripped it out of the wall before, there was a life there, and then there wasn't. And again, Juro, I don't know if that means we're freeing them or if we're killing them.
I feel like we'd be freeing them. That might conflict with Marv's goals, though.
Yeah, that's true. Even if it is that, we kind of got to trust Marv on this one.
And I mean, worst case scenario, if we have to run away, we can do so while swinging a crowbar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sorry, Gammy, but I'd prefer if you didn't rip all these ones out the wall.
Uvor kind of like it, like he still has his like head fully twisted around. He's like, "The master awaits. Shall we go?"
No time like the present.
Pitter patter. Let's get at her.
Yes, quite.
You're fucking creepy, you know that?
I know. Thank you.
Uvor, are you gonna try to kill us?
I mean, are you going to try to kill me?
No,
No, I don't try. I would just do it.
only in self-defense.
Daddy likes to kill.
No, shut up. Shut up, Al.
Come on, Daddy. Let's go.
No, shut up, Blue. I'm going the other way. I'm gonna roll my own hex roll. You guys are fuck. I'm done. Barjo goes there. No, he doesn't. Yeah, let's go see Marv.
Let's move you over to a new visual. 5 and a 6 and a 1 and a 5. 5 and a 6 and a 1 and a 5. Both lead to the same place. He leads you through a couple chambers, and each of them have these different moth effigies. Some of them appear like you can see that there are Mothmen around in some of these areas, but they pay you no mind. They are sitting there like either praying, or it seems like some of them are kind of like doing something, like performing some kind of ritual as they're like kind of like pushing energy into like kind of like what appear to be like little like smaller channels.
I don't want to bug anyone.
Nah,
You get it? Because they're bugs.
yeah.
And I don't want to bug them. And they're
yeah.
they're bug
Yep.
people.
Yep. If you keep explaining it slower, you'll realize how dumb it sounds.
No, it's just because you're not laughing, so I feel like you just don't get it.
No,
It's like a double meaning.
yeah, bugs. Yeah, like.
I hate you.
This time going through one of the like the corresponding like kind of like halls. Uvor leads you through a larger room. It's him who stops you and says, "Be careful. Plenty of traps down here." And he grabs a rock and throws it. And you watch as like there's like this beam of lightning that just like kind of like shoots up from the ground to the ceiling. It's like, be very careful. He then crawls up onto the wall and onto the ceiling and crawls into another tunnel. Give me 2 more hex rolls. Okay. 4 or 1 and 4? Yep, okay. I need... I need a D4 roll from somebody, please.
Damn it.
Uvor crawls up on top of the ceiling, and you watch as he crawls into a larger room. As you move through it, you see that it is larger and longer, and it appears that there are almost like stone caskets on the sides of the room. He gets to the far end of the room and drops to the ground, turns his head all the way around and looks at you and says, "Now the fun part begins." Al like squeals with glee as he snaps his fingers, and bashing through the doors of these stone caskets are 8 bone claws.
No.
Hit me.
Finally.
Hold on. Let me grab a battle map here that you guys can fight on. I wasn't expecting you guys to be down here tonight.
Blue just flexes holding his ass. About damn time.
We'll use the Undercroft battle map for now. But for next week, I'll have a temple map. I did not think you would get all the way here tonight.
Faster, faster. Let's go faster.
So we'll do it right here. You know what? I can do better. We're gonna take a second break, real quick, before we set this up. Because I want to get we'll get the fight started, but I can put out like a better space for you to move around in. So yeah, we'll do like a quick be right back while I set this up.
Oh, sorry.
All right, give me a hot minute, guys. Go ahead and just take a quick breather, refill your drinks, do all that fun stuff.
Smells like onions in here.
Oops.
Oops. Where?
Now that I got your attention, let me try to sell you a timeshare.
I'm out.
Are you ready? 'Cause Bone Claw is ready.
Bone claw.
I've got you for 3 minutes.
Huh.
Well, let's fuck up these boners.
Hmm.
There we go. Give me some initiatives, boys.
You have a D8, Blue?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And also a D4.
Jesus. Okay. Oh shit! Forgot to add the D4. Okay. So 15 total, sir. Sorry about that.
Beautiful. Sorry, it should be 15.
Yeah, I forgot to add the D4 as well.
Do I have a D4?
Everyone but Gambit.
Sorry. So mine would read 20.
Curses have been passed. It's okay, my first turns are always really boring.
Cyan still needs to roll.
Oh, he does. He's so humble.
Bell, at the top of the order, these bone claws just like bash out of the out of these stone like chests almost in unison.
Action is casting greater invisibility. Bonus action is activating Blade Song, and that'll be it for my turn. I guess I'll move. I mean, I guess I could move, but either way.
All right, I'm going to squeeze up here. And I am going to cast my predictable spell, Spirit Guardians.
The blender.
I'm fairly sure nothing happens until their turn, but I'm going to double check that. It enters for the first time or starts its turn there.
Yep.
So when that happens, we'll deal with it. Where's I'm turned on?
Cyan.
Cyan is going to move up here and pull out his humble spear and try to poke this thing in the face.
That's a
Oh.
nat 20. Let's
Ooh.
go.
Dirty.
No, natural.
No, it's
No, I.
oh,
Uh, so that's 10 points of damage, and then I'm going to have him try to stunning strike. So I need a con save.
That's a fail.
Really? Did I actually stun something? Amazing.
it worked. It worked.
And that was just my first attack, so then I'm going to run over here. And I'm going to do the same thing to this motherfucker. $20 hits?
20 hits.
That's a 9 points of piercing damage, plus a stunning strike. Oh, okay, that's fair.
This one watches you like clock the first one and like watches as it's dazed and like kind of like as you're going to do the same thing, kind of like does like a quick like sidestep. So like you still like graze him for the damage, but you don't quite fucking smack him in the face for that stun.
Oh, well, we can always try again. And I'm gonna bonus action punch him. Or kick him. Roundhouse kick.
That's a hit.
For another 8 points of bludgeoning, and of course we're gonna stunning strike him. Because why wouldn't we? You son of a bitch. Okay. That's it from Cyan.
Okay. Gambit.
Alright. Looking up, how tall is this room?
So it is 40 feet still for the height. I think that's all you need, right? It's 40 feet.
Yeah. Alright, cool. So, Gambit will fly up his 30 feet. And, we're just gonna... I'm gonna slide my happy ass back behind Blue to the back corner. And, I'm gonna start throwing guards. $16 hit.
16 hits.
For 11, and I'm gonna do cold damage
Perfect.
on the guy on the left, the one that Cyan's attacking.
Okay, they are resistant to cold. So it takes
Okay.
-5. As you watch as the card like it hits, but it doesn't seem to do very much.
Okay. Alright. We'll run it back, and this time we'll go with fire.
Okay.
11 fire.
Shout out to those double minimums. And the natty one, actually.
The nat one that still hit.
Yeah, and I mean, that was a 2 afterwards, right? Like,
Yeah.
you are rolling legendary.
Anything else?
No. It looks like I am good right now.
Alright, this guy's in my private fairy circle, so his movement is halved, and he has to make a wisdom save.
Makes
Well, he
the
made the save, so he takes 9 radiant, and he still has the movement speed reduced with him. So.
Only when he's in the circle, right?
Correct. So it would cost him double just to get out, like that one square or whatever.
Oh wait, he is stunned. I don't think he can get out right now. It's till the end of
Yeah.
your next turn, right, Cyan?
I believe so.
They're
Stunning
talking about
strike.
the same round one.
Yeah, end of my next turn. You catch that?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, Berserk can't do anything about that. He can't move. He can't do anything. He is stunned right now.
All right, so you can enjoy the 9 radiant and
Varjo.
I'd like to just flavor it as like I poked him with the spear, and on this one rare occasion, Ryu smiled upon me, and he's like, it's like a taser effect. And then Barjo. I don't know if I really want to blow this, but I feel like it works so well in this situation. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna cast a Maelstrom. Maelstrom?
Yep.
The Maelstrom.
And that's a 30-foot radius. So like 30-foot is radius is from the middle, or is like
Yeah.
so
Well,
30 feet in all directions.
Does it give you an option to drop a template?
It doesn't,
Hmm.
strangely enough.
Oh.
I just drew that. I'm just not. So hold on, 1 second. Okay, yeah. So everything 30 feet from within a point. Cool. I'm going to take that. And I'm going to put it like there.
Okay. Area's
And that's my
difficult
turn.
terrain, and any creature that starts its turn there must succeed on a strength saving throw or take 66 bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
Beautiful. And be
And-
pulled 10 feet towards the center.
Yes. Try to slow him down a bit.
Yeah.
And that's me.
Alright, Dreamy Bone Claw. Do-do-do-do. These two are actually... This one's gonna, like, back towards Uvor. Receptive is going to, like, just barely... Yeah, it's gonna, like, move through, like, into the Maelstrom, but you watch as it kind of, like, pushes into another one of these stone caskets. You watch as it kind of, like, vanishes into the darkness of the casket.
Oh, you fucker.
It can get, like, right here.
you can make a wisdom save for his time if he gets in there.
He can get just out of both circles.
Okay, yeah, I can see.
Just like that little squeeze. As he poofs right in front of Cyan. It's only for people within its area when it bamps away, so... it just, like, poofs right in front of you, Cyan.
Oh, well, hello.
Where'd my initiative tracker go? There we go. Presumptuous, I believe, is enough in the circle that he does get affected. So go ahead and roll, G-roll.
DC 18 Wisdom save. Enters my private fairy circle, and I do minimum damage. 16 radiant.
He rolled a 1.
So did I.
16 radiant?
Yep.
You rolled a wisdom
You
save.
rolled a
and throw
wisdom
another
save.
damage.
Oh, what the heck? Sorry. Try that again. 11 radiant.
Okay. Wonderful. He then also like backs into like it. At first, it looks like like just the edge of the coffin, but beyond it, it almost looks like it goes into the ground. So it's like a larger hole that they would be able to fit into. And you watch as again he backs in and like disappears. And he appears right in front of you, Gambit. He appears like just above you. He's gonna try and like drop down on top of you. I think here, give me an acrobatics check to kind of like move out of the way as it like drops down on top of you. Let's call the DC a 13 here. Nice. Yeah, so you just managed to like dip out of the way as it like poofs right above you and drops.
What is with him dropping past me, obviously.
Would not provoke
yeah.
an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Yeah. And like, how bright is this room?
It's fairly like it's dimly lit from like lights in the other hallways, but there's no light in here except for the light that you guys are casting.
Okay.
I can fix that. I threw this mapping quick.
Yeah, you good. I was just curious as to like what the lighting condition was here.
Yeah. I don't know if that fixed it.
Big boy for me disappeared. The one that just dropped out from underneath my feet.
Okay, yeah, because it's perfect. Put him right there. And that is Presumptuous's turn as he's like just tried to get you, Gambit. Uniform Bone Claw starts its turn here. So I believe that is. It's only if he fails the save.
Yeah, it's Saber Star.
Okay.
Hey, fuck you.
Yeah, makes the save. He's going to use his shadow jump, backing into his casket here. And taking the lesser of two evils there, he's going to, like, bamf in beside you guys.
And have a wisdom save for his trouble.
Is it...
When he enters the space.
When he enters.
Enters the space or starts his turn there. Okay,
Yep.
go ahead and roll your damage, because it's going to be halved or not halved.
13 radiant.
It looks like directly at you, Jill, and says, "I will harvest you for Marbarius."
I will piss
Barbarius.
on everything you believe in.
Blue.
He will.
Not an idle threat.
I can back that up.
All right. All right. Well, hold. Uniform here. He's the one who's up in my grill. There it is.
It's a hit.
That is disgusting. Okay.
Yeah, blue's kind of cracked now. That's on uniform?
Yep. And we'll do it one more time.
That is also hit. Fucking beefcake over here, just like cleaving into these guys.
Do they take extra from the Radiant?
They do not.
Ah, okay. Alrighty. Yeah, that's me.
Orphan Bone Claw is going to move ahead here. Inaudible is not going to move. Al is... Al is going to turn invisible. And Hysterical Bone Claw. Strength save. What was the DC?
16. He just makes it.
Oh no, it's 18 on Maelstrom.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm thinking of Science.
Roll 66.
Oh. Get fucked. It's 24 bludgeoning.
Yep. He's gonna take half his movement here as he like jumps into his sarcophagus here. Dives out the other side right here. Uvor. Uvor crawls up and onto the ceiling.
Creepy bastard.
And starts crawling towards you guys. At the top of the round, Vel, you are starting to get surrounded by these things.
Yeah. That wasn't very smart of them.
I love the attitude. Let's see where you go with it.
I'm just gonna round them off from right to left. Presumptuous.
20. Yep.
Uh,
Is it one attack roll for all of them?
no, I don't think so. I think I have to roll
For each of them?
each against each. Yes.
Okay. So you're trying to beat a 16.
Right. I'm just gonna go ahead and roll the attacks.
Yeah.
That way they're all done.
Yep. Yep.
Come on, baby. Give Daddy a biggie.
Yep.
No,
Hmm.
I'm still waiting for that critical hit, but still haven't managed to pop one.
Yep.
But that's okay. That's okay. So that's first damage. That's force damage. And give me just a second. There we go. 2. Nope. Gotta do it. I'm gonna have to set up some macros for this. If I'm gonna keep using it like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Gonna have to set some up.
Thankfully, macros are easy to set up here.
Okay, that's 4. And I hit all 5, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then I don't think. Nope. 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 Okay, so that'll be it for those, and then grab my dude here.
Yeah. Where do you end up? There we go.
I'm just gonna call it there, and that'll do it.
Yeah. As you like, you cleave into each of these things with that force energy, just blast right through them.
Everybody just sees them all kind of take a whack. But I'm
Gerald.
invisible.
All right, this asshole's getting up in my business to my left, so I'm gonna try and get him with the old spiritual weapon, which is on here somewhere. Have we seen these guys get hit with necrotic damage before, by the way?
I don't think so.
All right. $20 to hit on uniform
That's a hit.
for an amazing 11 damage. And then I'm going to Toll the Dead on him. I believe it's a wisdom save. Oh, regular.
Fails.
All right. So he takes actual maybe damage. $12 necrotic.
He takes 6.
Okay.
Only slightly affects him.
At least he didn't friggin' absorb it.
It brings him back up to full health.
God damn it!
I accidentally added another spiritual weapon. It's not letting me get rid of it.
Huh.
Alright, thanks. End turn button is over here.
Cyan.
Cyan is gonna humbly try to beat the shit out of some of these bone pods. Coming in with the humble spear. Eesh.
Miss.
Am I bonded? Or no?
I believe so. It was everybody but Gambit.
Yes.
Correct. Everyone but Gambit is emboldening and protected.
Oh darn! I forgot to roll all my d4s.
14?
Still a miss.
Damn. Second verse, same as the first. Poke him in the head.
That's a hit.
Hell yeah. So there's some damage. And we're gonna burn more key. You son of a bitch. And I'm gonna bonus action Flurry of Blows. Oof.
Nope.
Oof.
Fuck. Disrespectful, Foundry. What the fuck?
Oh, Cyan just like slips on himself and like stumbles, falls over. It's like he does like a backflip thing and just like falls on his head for a second and like tries to get up and play it off. And that's his whole turn.
Gambit.
What do we got? We got 5 of them here.
Yeah, and like looking across the way, Uvor is on the ceiling and crawling towards you.
We don't like that, but he's far enough away that I'd probably lose a 1 turn. So just take all of our big boys and make them roller.
Just these like 4 in the immediate area here.
Yeah, the 5 bone claws.
5, yeah. Oh, there's so many now. Okay. Wisdom saving throw. TC is 23. I don't even know if any of them can make it.
Man, what the fuck? That's crazy.
That 30 charisma coming in clutch. Oh my god, 1 did.
2 did.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Those are some wise bone claws.
I don't know if there's actually a symbol for slow here. We'll just use this one. Uniform. And Berserk. And he is no longer stunned. There we go. Anything else, Gambit?
How much light does a torch give? Would I be able to light a torch with my bonus action, like an item interaction?
I believe like actually lighting your torch is an action.
Is it? Okay.
Where is... Do you have like the torch item on your character sheet? Does it say in the flavor?
I don't... I would be honest, I don't actually see a torch item on here. I have like a tinder box and a whole bunch of other shit, like strings and stuff, but for some reason I didn't grab a torch.
Yeah, I believe it's an action to light a torch because you're like actually like taking something out and like lighting it on fire. It's taking the amount of time it would take for doing something, right? In this case, for you casting a spell.
Yeah. It
If you
says,
were to like pull out
use an action.
If you were
or
to
use an item action.
Sorry?
I like looked it up and it says it would probably use an item action.
Use an item action? Okay, yeah, then
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Like use an item as like an action.
Oh, as an action.
It is
As
an
an
action.
action. Yeah,
Okay.
it's an action.
Okay. And then it because that makes sense, right? It would take like actual time to light a torch. If you wanted to use an item interaction to pull a torch out to like prepare it, though.
Yeah. I'll pull the torch out to prepare it.
Someone walks by with a lighter on their turn.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
35 feet up.
Throw a fireball.
Oh,
All right. So slowed.
Making a wisdom save, right? Okay, he takes 2 damage.
Cool. So he only gets what? 1 attack out of a multi-attack? Speed is halved.
Correct.
Penalty to AC. Okay. It only really needs 1 action. As it's gonna like take a step back, and use its shadow jump. I need everybody within 15 feet of it to make a Constitution saving throw. So that is Vel, Giril, Blue. I think you're within 15 feet.
Do you want us to
Varjo.
just make it, or are you gonna do the?
Yeah, I'll do the thing
Hold on.
here. Hold on. Uh, 14.
Don't forget your bond.
Well, you know, Presumptuous technically also has to make this save.
Oh, that means I have to make another one, doesn't it?
Vel,
Yeah, hold on just a second.
click the little die in the chat. Okay, so it is save or suck. Giril and Barjo, that you are the only ones taking damage here.
Yay!
That is 33 necrotic damage.
All Yoko and absorb elements.
And that
You
is
think-
Berserk's turn.
Cool. Shit. Okay, that kind of hurt.
The
And that
necrotic.
didn't.
Sorry, Blue, were you gonna say the necrotic just like bounces off your pecs?
No, it was a save or suck. But Gerald took how much damage?
33.
And Varjo didn't take damage? Oh, you
I
did.
took-
You absorbed elements.
I took 16.
Oh. I'm actually going to use my emboldening bond to take that from Gerald.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Heck yeah!
So then I would also only lose 16. as it bounces off my pecs.
Nice.
Sick.
And then yes, Varjo, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, that shit up there didn't really work. There's a couple of still up there. Wait, if we fail, do we go with him?
No, only if he's grappling you.
Only
Oh,
if he's
okay.
grappling it, yeah.
Cool. Cool. Shit. Okay. I'm actually not sure because I was gonna drop that. I'm going to. No, that's no good. That's no good. Shit. This one that's in front of me. I'm gonna pull out the old trusty net. And I'm gonna throw it on him.
That is a miss.
Well, fuck. And then I'm going to force feed blue. I think I have one. Yeah, I'm gonna give blue a potion. As a bonus action. Alright, there you go, buddy.
Ah, appreciate it.
Gambit,
There.
your class gives you extra use an object actions, right?
Correct.
So then yes, you could light a torch with the use an object action.
Could I do that because I only get a second use an object as opposed to getting an action to cast my spell on top of the use an object? I think we had a discussion about this before. I can't cast and do something as well.
Instead of when you would take you the because it is still an action by itself.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, never mind. Varjo uses Depotion. We are onto a Dreamy Boneclaw that is still just... It sees Ubor on the roof and is like, it just like kind of like moves forward a little bit. Just staying underneath him.
Man, I'd love to watch a bone claw eat Uvor.
Receptive Boneclaw is like the only one that is safe outside of these circles.
Just barely.
Doesn't roll a shadow jump. So he's gonna use a piercing claw on
He has a-
Cyan.
He has disadvantage because of my robe.
Yep.
It's a miss.
17 is a miss. That's all he can do. Presumptuous. Gets 2 piercing claw attacks.
He's got to roll a wisdom save.
Yeah. Makes it.
Alright, so he's taking... Nice. 9 radiant.
Wunderbar. This thing has a 15-foot reach, so it's gonna try and hit you, Gerald.
Alright. It's a hit. Rude.
25 necrotic damage, and it drags it towards you into a grapple.
Alright. Quickly roll my con save. That is a fail.
Yeah, so Spirit Guardians is gone. Where the fuck is the grappled icon? Did they change these on me? Well, they did, obviously, but... There it is. Grappled. It is going to take a second piercing claw attack on you as well.
Alright. That is a hit.
For 28.
Does it get advantage because I'm grappled?
No, sorry, it shouldn't get advantage there, but the first
The
roll
15
was the
was
15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, 28 damage.
And that is Presumptuous's turn. Uniform. Is going to take one piercing claw attack on Varjo.
The hell?
And crit.
Oh god.
For 65.
No. I have 1 hit point.
Shit, I can't because
Just pulls you into its chest as it like reaches out and grips its claw on you.
Wait a second.
Is there a cooldown on the being able to take a hit for somebody using
Nope.
Emboldening Bond?
You can take them as much as you want.
But it's a reaction, right?
What's a reaction?
Okay, and I've already used
But-
my reaction.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have the lucky feat. So yeah, I can spend 1 luck point when an attack roll is made against me. So I would like him to re-roll that attack, please.
Okay.
Yes, that's a miss.
It's a miss.
I don't lose 65 hit points. Thing. Oh,
And that's his whole turn. Blue.
god damn.
They're cutting it close, Varge.
Don't ever call me that again. Varge.
Yes, Daddy.
Oh, I hate it here.
All right, we're going after Uniform to finish them off.
Twenty hits.
That is disgusting beyond fucking belief. And one more. And Damage. See if this takes him out.
Yeah. How do you finish this one off?
Oh, like as soon as he swings at Varjo, like, his weapon hits the ground, and I just swing over and I fucking knock his head clean off, and I just look at Varjo and flex my pecs.
Hot.
Feeling pretty good. And I am going to use my movement.
If you cleave through it, it melts into the goop.
Yes, 100%. And I'm going to go be right here to kind of act as a buffer between some of the party and these two. And that's me.
Orphaned Bone Claw. It's going to stay where it is. Same with Inaudible. Al's invisible. Hysterical Bone Claw. Is also going to reach out and attack Varjo.
You son of a bitch. Why? 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 No, luck. I'm gonna luck point that one too.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
That's a miss on the first attack.
Halfway.
23.
That is.
39.
Ooh, why? Ow.
I'll spend my reaction.
Perfect. And you're teleporting within 5 feet of him, right?
No, I don't have a building bomb, but I have a hedge fund, or hedge risk. So I'm gonna take 20 of that damage for 20 gold.
I see.
Do I get 20 back?
Yeah, you get 20 health back if you took it away.
Cool.
As your wallet gets a little bit lighter.
That's 20 coins. I made 10k. I'm okay.
I'm waiting until you guys get hit really big to take another one.
What, the 65 wasn't enough for you?
I was getting ready to take it for you, buddy, and you left it. So
Yeah, you were.
actually, I couldn't.
That is Hysterical Boneclaw's turn. Uvor. Uvor burns an action to dash, and like has eyes locked on you, Gambit, as he looks and says, "I'm going to eat your face, and then I'm going to feed your magic to Marv." And that is where we're going to end session for tonight.
Oh man, I can't wait to fucking punch Uber in the face. I could fly, I'll do it.
Join us next week as the Uvor mini boss battle continues. Tomorrow, I believe, is Kirby's game going?
Yep, Kirby's got the Lost Mines of Phandelver.
Perfect. Yeah, link is in the description below. So if you're watching on the YouTube, be sure to check it out. We're back Saturday for more Cleaning Crew. And Sunday, we are starting Rochambeau Extreme, sponsored by Denny's. Which I think is going to be over the top and kooky and crazy, and I'm super excited for it. So be sure to check us out back here on Arena and Twitch on Sunday, where we'll be running a Cypher game instead of a D&D 5e game, which is really nice. Anybody have anything else to plug?
No.
No?
Oh, that's everything. Great game.
Yeah. Check out Talking with Adam stream on Mondays for his game. Are you guys still in space?
Yeah, it's still the highest high C. They're almost out.
Yeah, so some, space pirate shenanigans, or I guess like ether pirate shenanigans. Check him out there. Yeah, that's it. We'll be back, and I might do a game stream in between that. Maybe, possibly, we'll see. Yeah, so thanks everybody who tuned in. Love every single one of you. Hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power to the players. Have a great night.